with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Judicials, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Roadrunners will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Judicials offense takes the field. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll try the running game off the right tackle. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Judicials, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the big fullback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback will keep it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Judicials pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And you can tell that the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
And the Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Takes the handoff. It's O'Neal. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll go to the sneak. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that, and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They give it to him again. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Yeah, guys.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Smith wants to throw. Gets it out fast. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Finds a tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Roadrunners are rolling down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Roadrunners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Great job by the back on the option.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Looking for blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the tailback. That hole closed quickly and pick up of 1 to the 15.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first quarter with a huge gain. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. He'll take it himself. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Gives it on the option. Ball is loose. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Sends it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the wideout. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. And now this offense will take the field again. On the option. Look out, he's got room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Judicials can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He'll sneak it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls apart.
They boot it away on 4th down. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got it again.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Are you kidding me? I can't block against FCS East.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. Like, they go with the run, try to maybe catch them off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. 4th and medium. Does this offense want to now be aggressive and make sure they go for it?
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Smith wants to throw. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got his man on the right. Wide open space. Touchdown, UTSA. A great catch and run for 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for space. It's O'Neal. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Sends him back in motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. On the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Kick is in the air. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Smith dropping to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. He's at the touchdown judicials. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Judicials will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA will take over, and the offense ready to return to the field. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Jones.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
That's caught. It's Jones. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Smith wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got it. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Caught over the middle. It's Jones.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
Smith dropping the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunner. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense back onto the field. On the run, it's O'Neal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, we can tell the difference when that body
he still gained 5 yards
and
out
that
of
ball
that.
starts to come loose and pop out.
And the Judicials will call on their punt team. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Game.
Personal foul. Looking to kick kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. They'll go to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Smith wants to throw. That pass is incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And the Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Roadrunners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes the grab. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throws from the tight end. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the red zone, looking for a space. And into the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Here's a heat. Had to throw it before he wanted.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Nice job by this defense stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the...
Breaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Smith dropping to pass. This time on target. Touchdown, UTSA! And the route is on. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Gets the back moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. Steamrolls his way ahead. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Judicials line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the 1st down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, he has no arm.
Finds a man on the left. The stop is made, but this out. Is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Some might have the philosophy philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense,
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for room. It's O'Neal. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. The Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Matthews.
Are you joking? All of that, are you joking?
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
Dang.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
That was a heck of an interception. I thought I could get it over him.
These young players, because they're out there competing, and I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Quickly to the tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down.
UTSA.
The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one.